Okay, so activity 3 of the Digestive Anatomy Lab says to list a section that shows the oropharynx, tongue, mandible, and teeth. That is going to be slice number 4 here. So here is the tongue, here is the teeth here where the mandible would be, and then back here would be the oropharynx. So it's not going to be the esophagus until we're behind the trachea. So behind the oral cavity, this should be the oropharynx. And then since we're here, we can say 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the incisors, canines, and then these would be premolars here. You don't see the molars on this model. List a section then that shows the larynx. So we go to the next slice, which is slice number 5. This would be the larynx here. On section number 4, name the tube-like structure posterior to the oral cavity. So we already said that. That's going to be the oropharynx here. On section 6, name the tube-like structure posterior to the larynx. So on 5, this is larynx with the thyroid cartilage here. This would be the glottis, which is the opening. These are the vocal folds here. And then behind this would be the laryngopharynx. But that would also be the case on slice number 6. This is still larynx. And so behind there is still laryngopharynx. Peristalsis moves a food bolus from the esophagus to the stomach. Now that we're at the trachea here, this would be the esophagus behind that. And then list the first section showing this new organ in the digestive tract. So esophagus here, we're going to keep going down. Still esophagus here. Keep going down. You don't want slices to fall over. So behind the heart, that's still esophagus. And then when we get down to slice number, let me see what slice number this is. Slice number 10. This is the superior surface of slice number 10. This is the inferior surface of slice number 10. That is going to be the stomach. So you're going to see the stomach on the bottom portion of slice number 10, and then on the top portion of slice number 11. And then it says, what is the most inferior section showing the stomach? That would be slice number 11 here. Because once we go to the bottom of slice number 11, no more stomach, and we're just going to have pancreas, and I'll go over the other organs as well. The stomach allows the chyme to flow into the duodenum. Note this area just to the right of the right lateral of the horizontal pancreas on the superior view of section 11. So this was section 11 that we're looking at. To look for the duodenum, we're going to go to section 12, which I believe is this one here. Yep. And so this is the pancreas here. This is what the horizontal pancreas they were discussing. And so this very first portion of the intestines here, next to the pancreas, that is going to be the duodenum or duodenum. Also on the superior view of section 12, locate the ascending colon. So the ascending colon goes up on the right. The descending colon going down on the left. And then the mass of the small intestines in beige here. So a little bit of color to go by. Gray is going to be large intestine. Beige is going to be small intestine. And then looking at the superior view of section number 13, which is this slice over here, describe below the intestinal structure on the patient's right side. So on the right side here, this will be the cecum here, which is the first part of the large intestine. This will be the ileocecal valve, which is connecting the first part of the large intestine, which is the cecum, with the last part of the small intestine, which is the ileum. So this would be the ileocecal valve, cecum here, and then this would be the beginnings of the ascending colon. And then explain the incredible size difference between the GI tract structures on section 14 and section 15 by contrasting the different functions. So on slice number 14, this is the rectum, which is a holding space for feces, so it can stretch quite a bit to hold onto our feces and cause the defecation reflex before we actually go to the bathroom. But then the next slice, which is slice number 15, that is the anus. And the anus is two sets of sphincters that keep a gate closed so that we don't let go of the feces until we're ready to actually eliminate into a toilet. And that is all for Sex Man.